Hey guys, Clumsy here, and welcome back to ATS. Welcome back to ProMods Canada. We're still checking out the new areas, and we are still eagerly anticipating the public release of this mod. Thank you for the amazing feedback, and glad that you guys are enjoying it as well. In this episode, we'll be going from Hope to Princeton via Highway 3. I think you call this the Crowsnest Highway, if I got that correctly. At least the icon seems like it is pretty spot on with the name. So we'll be going through that road, and I have Wikipedia open here to help me a bit with the tour, just as much as I'd like you guys to be here with me. I'm doing this offline, so Wikipedia will be my tour guide in the meantime. Train. We are also driving, as you guys might have noticed, with a different truck today. Freightliner FLC by XBS with sounds from Zeemod. Updated to 139 with my compatibility patch. All of these, as always, are in the mods list. Oh, very clicky, very loud. Blinker sounds. Not sure I am liking it so much, but maybe it takes getting used to. It is definitely much louder than the engine. There you go. But yeah, I do like this truck. Has that perfectly classic vibe. It does not offer the best visibility though, so maybe it would not be the best for sightseeing, but we'll make it work somehow. 60 kilometers per hour. It does have a kilometer signage there if you look at the speedometer. The blue text is in kilometers per hour, so that's what we'll need to follow. 50 kilometers in here should be okay. Right. Crowsnest. So the Crowsnest Highway 3 starts off in Hope, and it goes together, I think, with the, what do you call it, Highway 1. Let me see, TCH, Trans Canada Highway, something like that. But then it branches off after 7 kilometers, it says. So we'll see. The super cool thing that I've noticed is with the accuracy of how this map was done. Oh, even here it's a bit hilly already. Kihala Highway. So that one. Highway 5 is Coquihalla. Highway 3 is Crowsnest. So we'll be going east towards Crowsnest Highway 3 this time. Because during the stream last week we went on Highway 5 with the, what do you call it, the Smasher. Lots of different names that only people from here would know. I have to catch up with it. But yeah, what's super cool is, you know how accurate a map is if you can use Wikipedia, if you can use online articles about the highways and about landmarks to guide yourself on what to expect. That just tells the accuracy of how this map was done. Amazing work by ProMods. There we go, that's the one. This is where we branch off. Highway 5 to the left, Highway 3 on the right. Exit 177, is that an accurate exit? Let's see. Trying to look at Wikipedia here. I don't quite see it. But that's okay. We'll make it work. Now I do realize I am going very slow here. We might have to catch up with speed first. I think we'll also be passing through a landmark, a viewpoint, and we'll try to explore that if it's available to us, if it's accessible from our side, because I think it's on the left side, and I hope we can cross it later. But I think that might be, if I were to guess, based on what I've read so far, are you guys familiar with anything called Hope Slide? This part right here is the Hope-Princeton Highway, because it connects Hope and Princeton. That's exactly where we're going today. My goodness, isn't it lovely? Doesn't that look so good? I can almost smell the trees. driving that on this truck, even though the visibility is not the best, it does feel like you're inside the tank. Gives that vibe. This Freightliner FLC, it does give you that perfectly North American vibe, doesn't it? And because you are driving fairly slowly, I think the engine I chose is a bit not up to the task here, especially with the inclines. That might prove a bit more challenging, but that gives us more opportunity to at least do some more sightseeing, right? So I'll keep it as is. Hope you guys are enjoying the ride so far. What is this? Oh, this is one of those brake check things, I think. And looks like there is a waypoint here on the left, so let's try and explore that. Absolutely loving the mountains, just overlooking, looming over us. Viewpoint ahead indeed. That's where we're going. Bit of sightseeing. Because technically it is a very short route, only 176 kilometers. So we're in no rush to finish the trip. It's a bit windy though, this one. But yeah, let's enjoy and prioritize sightseeing. The job is just an excuse to go around the map. There it is, there's the viewpoint. That came by quicker than anticipated. Oh, that is beautiful. Excited to see how this will look like. Alright, Hope Slide or Allison Pass, I don't know. Let's see. Hope Slide. Ah, that is indeed correct. Wow, look at me. I can be a tour guide now. Not really. Oh, that is beautiful. How can they make this? They've mastered the art of landscaping. So good. And I love how they showered the map with all these different viewpoints. I am excited for you guys to explore it by yourselves. I'm guessing in a week or so we should be getting the public release already. And sorry about this, guys, but if you noticed, I do have my custom trailer with me still. TKK is the one who made this. And I initially gave the link of how you can get this for yourself, but apparently that was not the intention. So they are planning to release this trailer publicly together with the map. So as of the moment, I think he had to re-upload it. It's not yet available for public. So the links have been removed in the meantime. But they will be up again and they will be updated in my mods list. So you can drive with this trailer, this paint job of the trailer, together when ProMods Canada gets released, hopefully in a week. And that's beautiful. Good. Continue. Now we can continue sightseeing. Yeah, I do like the vibe of this truck. Is this how older trucks felt like? Visibility is not yet the core, but I guess the more metal, more fun. I don't know. It just feels so like it has that kind of cramped feeling, but it gives you that feeling of sturdiness as well. And for those of you who are not familiar, this truck is actually by XBS. XBS is one of the kind of snag the barrier there a bit. XBS is one of the known. One sec, let me just turn into here because this is a blind spot. I don't see anything. Maybe let's turn into this yellow lane. Yeah, XBS is one of the well-known modders in the trucking community. He makes amazing, super optimized trucks that are on the level of SCS when it comes to optimization, but the visual quality does not suffer as a consequence. So you can be assured that when you drive an XBS truck, it's going to be as optimized as it can be. And that's why I was fairly confident to add the hooded mirrors. Normally I don't add hooded mirrors because they really hurt performance, but in this case I'm more than confident to do so because it's an XBS truck and it's a ProMods map, so optimization is always included in their consideration. What's the limit here? 50. Okay, we are at 50. The good thing about this truck as well, maybe with this engine in particular, not with the truck, I think I used Zeemod's Detroit Diesel 60 series, around the 515 horsepower variant. But yeah, it does seem pretty heavy. How much are we hauling right now? Only 18 tons of empty pallets, so I'm not sure why it seems super heavy. Maybe this road is pretty uphill. That might be it. Doesn't seem like it sometimes, but I can imagine. 60 here. And yeah, I do love how every sharp bend has those suggested speeds. I can never get enough of those because those are absolutely essential for me. Oftentimes when we get into clumsy trucking situations, I can blame the bends for suddenly turning without proper heads up. But here, you have a speed limit advisory, you have a speed limit change heads up. All the signs you ask for are here, so no complaints there. I've gotten a couple of comments as well, a couple of suggestions that I should be driving the Gibson Pass key area. Well, unfortunately that's closed, but I would guess that's one of the well-known landmarks in this area. Exit 30 kilometers per hour, but that's not going to be us, so let's continue on. Yeah, I've gotten requests to drive the new Freightliner Cascadia by SES over in ProMods, and that does sound like a good combo, but I'm still waiting. I mean, SES already announced it officially that the next truck will be Freightliner Cascadia, but they have not really given us an actual release date yet, right? Unless you guys know something, then let me know too. Ooh, brake check, nice. Okay, perfect. I showed this a bit in the silent trucking video, but this is one of the unique things in ProMods Canada. They sure are pretty creative. Not even... This is not present in any other map, not even SES maps. So this is something that they invented on their own using the game's capabilities, the modding capabilities. So I think it's probably technically a viewpoint, but they repurposed that to become a brake check. That's how it seems, at least. Yeah, I press escape to skip cutscene. So checking brakes. But yeah, I heard that in British Columbia you have a lot of these on the highway, especially when the bend or the next stretch of road will be downhill, exactly what we see right there. So it makes sense that we are checking our brakes. I wonder if the truck is super damaged, if you'll get a penalty here in this brake check. If the truck is super damaged, maybe the brakes don't work so much. Although I doubt it, because I don't think that's simulated in the truck itself. I think so far, when your truck is terribly damaged, your engine just dies randomly. I know I've experienced that a lot. Please let me through, thank you. And you can't reach your highest gears anymore. Like if it's an 18-speed Eaton Fuller transmission, you can only reach up to like 16th gear or something like that, depending on the damage. But I don't think it ever... Slow trucks use four-way flashers? What is that? Like the hazard? Right, let's just coast here because this seems like this seems pretty sharp. Let's follow the speed limit signs as well. Speed advisory signs, and use our Jake brake to its fullest. Now this truck, the default transmissions don't have any call this, don't have any retarders, which is pretty American. So they only have Jake brakes, and so it's more immersive. You have to do manual braking. Cruise control, it's a bit more tricky to enable with engine brakes, but I like that. I like that experience. Slow, no problem with this truck. This is as slow as it goes. Is this the right one? Yes, it is. Good. That seems like a nice rest area on the right there on the map that we passed. Feels pretty homey. I wonder if that's the a famous landmark as well. Beautiful, guys. Just beautiful. I do love these kinds of landscapes. I'm not such a fan of the barren ones, like deserty ones, because you are very limited in what you can put in. You can probably put some tumbleweeds, some electric posts, fill it with signs, but a barren landscape will always be barren. So it has its limits. So I really enjoy it when we have these very lush areas filled with trees, shrubs, bushes, mountains, cliffs, and all the things, even bodies of water, sometimes crossing rivers and everything. So, oh, look at how cool this is. 30. Looks like a very sharp turn. I'll occupy both lanes just to be on the safe side. Oh, why is this guy so slow? There we go. Well, we managed to get through that downhill bend there, and looks like we are arriving at Princeton. Is that the correct word? Hope to Princeton? Yes, okay, good. If anyone is familiar with this area in real life, let me know. Let me know if it looks accurate, what's missing, what's there. Would be happy to see. I love reading your comments, guys. When I drove through other areas in ProMods Canada and you keep saying, oh, it looks so good, it looks correct, or this one is missing, or it's mostly good but this is, it would be better if this one and this one. I do love that because I don't have real life experience here, so I am traveling through your eyes as well. So it's a two-way thing, right? I show you how it looks and you tell me if it's how it should be in real life too. Man, so many different custom prefabs in this map. You can imagine now, you can understand why it took so long. This has been in development, I don't know since when, but I know it's been years. We have been getting teased with this. Now, one more thing to note is, well, whoever built these prefabs have a bit of sadistic element in them. Because some of these parkings are very challenging. Some of them are SES default. I think this one we're going to looks more like of an SES default one. So I think I've parked in a something similar fashion like this. Yeah, this one is familiar. Oh crap, sorry. Too much sightseeing. But I have also seen during the stream last week especially that there were times when it was very hard to believe. Oh crap, I think I will jackknife myself here. Please don't hit your own trailer. Not going to look at all. Okay, there we go. It was very lenient with this. I think in real life I would have jackknifed that. But yeah, some parking areas are so challenging. I remember there was one in the eastern side. It took me like 20 minutes to park, I think. You had to go in, make a U-turn, go back out, and then reverse back in. All the complexities that involves. Oh, I love that trailer. Can't wait for you guys to have access to this as well. Thanks a lot again to TKK for doing the hard work of making this paint job. Come on, you can do it. Make it a sharper turn. You can make it work, and now I think we can move the opposite side. Slow and steady. I think that works, and then you can just correct it. Opposite side here, straighten it out. Perfect. Just a bit more. And reverse back in again. Yeah, this is not so difficult compared to the other prefabs. When you see a custom prefab where you're delivering to, then you can start shaking already, because yeah, ProMods Team, when they say difficult parking, it's really difficult parking. Be careful what you wish for. I learned it the hard way. Is that the right one? Yeah, that looks correct. Good. So yeah, trying to make these shorter episodes so it's more accessible to everyone. Let me know if this is something that you prefer more, or the longer ones are what you prefer more. But yeah, I think I'll keep this kind of 20 to 30 minute videos just so more people can watch it. A lot of people are busy these days. Oh, that's a beautiful looking truck, huh? The hooded mirrors actually add to the appeal. I like it. Fits perfectly with the trailer as well. Okay, good. 206 kilometers. Feels kind of weird being in ATS and looking at kilometers there, kilometers per hour. I guess we'll get used to it. We are in Canada after all. Anyway, alright, there we go. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed that short video. Probably do one more, maybe a silent trucking, or maybe a commentary one. I kind of miss talking with you guys. Right, so thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Clumsy trucking, and catch you in the next episode. Looking forward to your comments. Bye-bye.